Okay, good afternoon. So we're on the ground here at Gatwick. Things are getting a little bit busier here for the evening rush as people finish work. We're flying Ryanair today, going to be call sign Blue Max, and we're flying to Chambery in France. Normally a ski capital. There's currently no snow on the ground at Chambery. Probably a bit later in the year, but we're going there anyway. Bit of an interesting approach into Chambery, which I will show you later on once we are in the air. I'm going to try the VNAV takeoff, see how it goes, and we'll see if we can make it work this time. We are on Vatsim as always. We've got cover here at Gatwick, and the aircraft is set up. Just need to call for clearance. So I'll do that now. Once we've got the ASUS information kilo. Gatwick ground, good afternoon. Blue Max 24 Tango, currently at stand 20, type 737-800. Have information kilo, request IFR to Chambery.
Ryanair 24, correction. Blue Max 24 Tango, Gatwick ground, hello, clear to Chambery, Seaford 4 Zulu departure, squawk 7573.
Clear to Chambery, Seaford 4 Zulu departure, and squawk 7573, Blue Max 24 Tango.
Blue Max 24 Tango, correct, QNH 1005.
QNH 1005, Blue Max 24 Tango. Okay. So we've got our squawk 7573. I'll turn that on. Squawking, QNH is set, and we're ready for push and start. Just double check Seaford's incorrectly. 2,000, 3,000, 6,000. Oh, 6,000 to 5,000, that's not going to be right, is it? We'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed it works. Just don't know at this stage. Blue Max 24 Tango, request and push and start.
Blue Max 24 Tango, stand 20, push to pass approved, face west.
Push and start approved, face west. Blue Max 24 Tango. You're very quiet, this guy.
Ground DC 6922, request push start, stand 101.
DC 69 at altitude, stand 101, push and start approved, face west.
Push start approved, facing west, DC 69 altitude.
Let's just check where we've got fuel. I will check it later. Doors are closed, chocks away, beacon needs to be on. Fuel pumps are on, packs need to be off. I need to request a push. I know how to do it, come on, don't do this to me.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Okay, first of all,
Ground, please cancel pushback operation.
Roger. Pushback canceled.
I don't want those sounds. There we go. And I don't want the nose wheel getting lifted up either. I've had issues with that previously. Okay, beacons on, fuel pumps are on, packs are off, engine set to left and ground. That plane keeps changing every time I come out of the cockpit. It's something different. Here we go. Listen for that lovely sound. Beautiful.
Easy 69 Delta Zulu, Lucas taxi.
69 at Delta Zulu taxi, holding point Juliet 7, runway 08 right, via Lima, Romeo, Juliet, Tango, and runway 26 right.
Taxi holding point Juliet 7 via Lima, Romeo.
Okay, that's both
Juliet,
engines running.
Tank, 26
So we
right.
need
Easy 69 Delta Zulu.
Gen 1 and 2 on. Isolation valve auto. Probe heat can go on now. Anti-ice not required, packs to auto. APU bleed off. APU off and engine start to continuous. Flap set. It's going to be 5 for takeoff, which is now in. Auto brake to RTO, which is in. Trimmers required. There it is. And lights are set. Lovely. Blue Max 24 Tango ready for taxi.
Blue Max 24 Tango, taxi, Juliet. I'll drop Romeo.
Blue Max 24 Tango, I got taxi Julia. I missed the hold short, you were a little quiet.
Blue Max 24 Tango, I'll drop Romeo.
Hold short Romeo, Blue Max 24 Tango. Okay, we're good to go. Catch a sunset out at Gatwick, which would be nice. I will adjust the weather as we go. I don't want to land in sunset in darkness because it's quite an interesting approach and I want to see it.
Easy 84 Mike Whiskey, type A320, stand 101, admission kilo, request clearance to Shotgun.
Easy 84 Mike Whiskey, Gatwick ground. Hello, I don't have a flight path for you. Please can you check very fast?
Well, I've got 3 file for you, Easy 84 Mike Whiskey.
Actually, Mike, Alpha 1 mic check.
Okay, Okay, Mike Alpha 1, Gatwick ground, low readability 5.
Not sure why it's snapping right. Interesting. Be alright.
Easy 8-4 Mike Whiskey, restart our flight plan, please.
Easy 8-4 Mike Whiskey, thank you. Say again your echo type and stand number, please.
Type A320 stand 101, information kilo 8 Mike Whiskey.
Max 24 Tango, taxi, holding point Juliet 7, runway 08 right, via Juliet Tango, and runway 26 right.
Juliet 7, runway 08 right via Juliet Tango and 26 right. Blue Max 2 for Tango.
C84 Mike Whiskey, clear to Charles de Gaulle. Seaford for Zulu departure, squawk 7212.
Where's Tango?
Clear Charles de Gaulle via the Seaford 42 departure and squawk 7012, easy 8-4 Mike Whiskey.
Easy 8-4 Mike Whiskey, squawk 7212.
Squawk 7212, easy 8-4 Mike Whiskey, thank you.
Easy 8-4 Mike Whiskey, correct, QNH 16005.
Okay, so Tango's basically a turn and
Echo Mike Alpha 1 requesting IR
onto the runway.
to EIDW Dublin Airport, aircraft type 737-800, gate number 10.
And there's a baggage truck in the way.
Alpha 1, Gatwick ground, hello, clear to Dublin.
First crash of the day, smash.
Zulu departure, squawk 6302.
Clear to Dublin Airport via the MVU 12 departure, squawk 6302.
Bless him.
Mike Alpha 1, Info 1 Zulu departure.
Clear to Dublin Airport via the MVU 12 departure, squawk 6302.
Okay, let's
Mike
get
Alpha 1, correct, QNH
the lights on.
QNH 1005.
Because we're about to go onto a runway.
Contact Gatwick Tower 124.225, bye.
124.225 by EC 600.
Hey Eric, thanks mate. Hope you enjoy it. Bit of an early turn there, massive taxiway this.
Afternoon, Seabird 90750 radio check. Seabird 90750, cover ground, hello, readability 5. Hello sir, 5 also, stand 13, an Airbus A320 Neo with information kilo QNH 1005 to Manchester please. Seabird 90750, cleared to Manchester, Lambon 1 Zulu departure, squawk 6257. Cleared to Manchester, Lambon 1 Zulu departure, squawk 6257, Seabird 97508. Seabird 90750, correct information, kilo QNH 1005. Thank you, we have kilo 1005.
Hope it works.
Blue Max 24 Tango, contact Gatwick Tower 124.225, bye.
124.225, thanks for the cover, Blue Max 24 Tango. Gatwick Tower, good afternoon, Blue Max 24 Tango, currently on 26 right, 408 right.
Just want to go soundly?
Blue Max 24 Tango.
Blue Max 24 Tango, roger, continue, hold Juliet 7. E69 Delta Zulu via Juliet 1, runway 08 right, clear for takeoff, surface wind 070 at 5 knots.
Single 0 right, EC 696.
Blue Max 24 Tango, continue taxi on point Juliet 1, runway 08 right.
Continue taxi on Juliet and hold 08 right, Blue Max 24 Tango. 1388 is the next frequency there, so get that in. Done. Or is it 1358? Yeah, correct. Hi Eamon, how's it going? Here at Gatwick. Going to be in the air soon. I'm going to try VNAV, we'll see how it goes. It normally absolutely shats itself and tries to kill me. So hopefully I've set it up right this time and we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed.
Tango via Juliet 1, line up and next one is 08 right?
Line up and wait, 08 right. Blue Max 2 for Tango.
E69 Delta Zulu, contact 135.8.
125 decimal EC69 Zulu, correct?
Okay, we're ready to go. We're just waiting for our clearance. Got a bit of cover over the UK and over France. That's good to see at least. For a change, the UK has controllers online. It's been quite a quiet period for a while for Vatsim for the UK, but maybe this is a change. Christmas might be busy, which is good. Okay, everything's armed. All we have to do, power up a little bit and then hit the toga button. Fingers crossed. That'll be us. And then autopilot can come on after we're in the air.
Like Super Tango, surface wind 070 at 5 knots and 08 clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 08 right. Blue Max 2 for Tango. Here we go. Rotate. And we're up. Gear up. Autopilot engaged. Except it's not.
Max 24 Tango, contact TC 135.8, bye bye.
135.8, thanks for the cover, Blue Max 2 for Tango.
See you.
To General Aviation for Golf Mike Charlie, thank you.
London, good afternoon. Blue Max 2 for Tango, passing 2,500.
Blue Max 2 for Tango London, hello. Climb now, flight level 170.
Up to 170, Blue Max 2 for Tango.
Delta Tracker Lima Foxtrot Romeo, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descent 3,000 feet, Delta Tracker Lima Foxtrot Romeo. Flight control, good afternoon, Santa 5 Hotel Whiskey.
Hey, VNAV's working for a change, that's good.
5 Hotel Whiskey London, hello. Climb now, flight level 150. And redirect to Welling.
Pax, auto, engine bleeds on, auto brake off. Done. So that's sorted.
Iberian 030, put your passing altitude, climb now, flight level 80.
That's an officer 2001 degree, climbing down flight level 80,
Good. And easy 69 Delta Zulu, contact London Control 132, decimal 6.
That's us on the way out of Gatwick.
Echo Lima Foxtrot Romeo, the airfield is at your 12 o'clock at 8 miles, report when in sight.
Yeah, I've worked out what it is.
Roger, descend to altitude 2,000
It's
feet.
not a VNAV issue. It's actually
2,000 feet, and we have the field inside Delta Lima Foxtrot Romeo.
Understood.
It's
I'll call you
actually
back
a
first.
button
Charlie Golf
issue.
Yankee Tango Mike.
So if I press
0 degrees, cleared ILS 08 right.
if I press autopilot engage, it doesn't actually engage the command, which is the issue. But I press command and then I have to press VNAV.
Sierra Mike, it'll be about 2 or 3 minutes. So I just got one aircraft to pass
Speed
on your
intervals are not
departure routing,
engaged.
so I'll call you back.
Out interview.
No problem, November 21, we are ready.
Echo Lima Foxtrot Romeo, cleared for the visual approach, runway 03, join right hand downwind.
Cleared for the visual 03, and we are joining the right hand down with Delta Lima
Needs a
Foxtrot
couple of
Romeo.
clicks to get it going. But we're there in the end.
030, redirect to Lid now and call London. No, stay with me. But redirect Lid. Charlie Golf Yankee Tango Mike, contact Gatwick Tower 124.225.
There we go. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. It's not so it normally dives. It's not had that, which is good. So we're doing okay. We're alive for now. I don't know actually. I wouldn't know. I've looked it up before and people were telling me I must have been doing something wrong. So maybe not. Maybe it's just I need to readjust the controller setting or something like that. I'm not too sure.
Do you have a start for us?
We're in 030, good question. I'll have a look.
I'll leave VNAV on, let it do its thing, because I've never actually done a fully successful VNAV flight. So we'll see if we manage it this time. As I say, we are going to lose light, but I want to do this landing in the daytime because it is an interesting approach, which I'll show you in a second. I tried to, Eric. I've been a little sloppy recently, not being able to, but hopefully over Christmas I'll be streaming quite regularly, yeah. So hit that follow button or subscribe if you're on YouTube, and you'll get notified when I'm streaming. Okay, so we're taking ILS Yankee for runway 08. Now, we're in the mountains, was it runway 18, sorry. So it's going to be in the mountains. Now what you can see is we'll come in via Governor, hit Peru, and then we'll hit Chambery, and then we're going to head in to capture the ILS. It's mountainous all around, we're going to be lower than the mountains at this point. Oh no, not quite. Let's see, 3,300. Intercept altitude. Yeah, pretty much. So VOR at 6,500.
Climb now flight level 150.
Delta 14, 7% decline, 5,000 by 1117 there. So intercepts at 5,000. So there are mountains that are higher around us. So it will be a good one. It will be a nice one for a change. I'm looking forward to it.
And Iberian 030, if you plan the LDAX 1 Sierra arrival to join at Notsky.
17,000 there, let's turn off some lights and seatbelt signs can come off as well. Get the logo light off and a taxi light as well. Getting a little dark.
With a 5002 redirect to Ratslow.
Might put the dome on.
And have it 030. Are you looking for a higher level or are you happy at 80?
There we go.
Oh, happy at level 80, happy at 80.
Roger.
Just see if I can get this flight data to update. Yeah, there we go.
Delta Lima Foxtrot Romeo and the right base for runway 03.
Delta Echo Lima Foxtrot Romeo, thank you. Runway 03, you are clear to land. The surface wind is
So same 1 hour to go, things will come down.
Clear to land, runway 03, Delta Lima Foxtrot Romeo.
So
on Sierra Mike, check mode Charlie.
a little hit and miss, Eric. So if I mean, I always start the aircraft cold and dark. Normally I start the stream with systems running.
Flight level 190.
Normally quite a few people don't like cold and dark, but I always start cold and dark, and then I'll start the stream when I'm about to request clearance, but sometimes I do full cold and dark depending on the aircraft, but if you've got a request, I'll absolutely
Thank you.
consider
Number
it.
2 on Sierra Mike, fly heading 090 degrees.
090 degrees, November 210.
With a 5002, contact London, control 132.6, goodbye.
London 132.6, bye-bye.
London, Gatwick, easy 126, crossing 360.
Stand by, Blue Max 24 Tango, London on 132.6.
132.6, thank you very much for the cover, Blue Max 24 Tango.
Bye. Super 3 Golf, London, hello to you, descend flight level 90.
London Control, good evening, Blue Max 24 Tango, currently flight level 170.
Blue Max 24 Tango, climb flight level 370, sorry about the late hander.
Up to 370, Blue Max 24 Tango. Here we go, come on, here's the climb. There we go.
Fine, 47 Golf Zulu, Squawk 0312, sorry, missed that.
in the box, that's Alpine 47 Golf Zulu.
Alpine 47 Golf Zulu, thank you, contact London 135.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it also depends on time. If I've not got much time, I'll stream from already have done the full cold and dark setup. But I always do it for my benefit because I really enjoy it as well. I love the whole idea of getting on the plane, starting with everything turned off, and then going for it. But yeah, once I've got more time, I'll definitely do a few more. I like the questions as well I get when I'm doing cold and darks. Okay, so a little look at the flight plan as we're climbing up to the cruise altitude. As I say, things will definitely speed up now. What I will do is I'll get rid of that pushback to make sure we don't get frames hit.
Climb flight level 170.
So we're out of Gatwick. We left on the Seaford for Zulu departure, which took us to Seaford. And we're currently halfway across the channel now, in towards France. We'll pretty much fly directly over Paris. There was a Paris controller online, he's gone now, unfortunately. Hitting Nemours to then head more south easterly and starting our approach via Oman 1 Papa approach into Chambery. As I say, very mountainous, so we should get a bit of view of the snow, a bit of the ski resort there, and hopefully It'll be a nice scenic approach into
With their
Chambery.
5002, climb flight level 370.
Once we're at full cruise altitude, time will come down quite nicely.
Tango, Monarchy, come 122.8.
122.8, thanks again for the cover, Blue Max 24 Tango.
Subsys 95 Whiskey, confirm club for the LS, runway 20. Top.
Okay, so that's us on Unicom now. Unfortunately, no further Vatsim cover for the rest of this flight at the moment. That could change, obviously, as we go, but we'll see. So, as I say, we're climbing up to our cruise altitude now, 370. Currently 51 minutes to go. You can see at the top there, TTG. That will come down a bit once we hit the full cruise altitude and the speed comes up a little bit more. Good afternoon, George. How's it going, mate? Okay, so we managed to get VNAV to work on the way out for a change. I think I identified the issue as being an autopilot button press, so I press autopilot on my stick. Didn't seem to do anything. Actually, I had to hit command on here, which is the autopilot button, which my stick should do, but for some reason on the takeoff on VNAV it wasn't doing it. So we're going to try a VNAV descent as well and see how we go. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. It's been an interesting couple of days. I had a corrupt install of Microsoft Flight Sim. Basically, what was I doing? I did something. Oh, I verified my Steam files, and I shouldn't have done it because it wiped everything. So I had to reinstall. I then decided after I'd reinstalled I wanted to put it on a different disk, so I completely uninstalled it and reinstalled it again. So that's taken up about 12 hours of my life that I'll never get back. But other than that, yeah, I'm good. And yes, I can see YouTube comments today. So hopefully that remains the case. As I say, we have got a sunset. I'm gonna once the sun has set, I'm gonna roll back time because I want to land in sunlight hours. But I do want to see the sunset. It's always nice to have a sunset en route. 10,000 to go till cruise altitude. So me personally, Eric, I prefer nighttime flights. I mean, well, it depends where I'm flying. If I'm flying over cities, I prefer nighttime flights because I love the lights, the view of the lights and the roads spindling off on them. I definitely prefer the nighttime flights. The view of the lights of the airports as well as you come in at night, much better. So if I'm over the UK and Central Europe, nighttime 100%, but if I'm over like the Alps or Andes or any sort of like countryside terrain, then daytime flights for sure. but I know with quite a few people, nighttime flights don't agree with their phones or the stream or whatever. So I do normally roll back. And if we've got a scenic flight like this one into the Alps, 100% a daytime flight. There's no point flying at night, you just miss all the benefit. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm expecting this to be a nice visual flight as we approach. We're literally just creeping into the Alps with this one, so hoping there's going to be some beautiful scenery to see. What about you? Flying over the US is good at night as well, definitely. All the lights, New York City, Vegas, as long as it's lit correctly in the sim, looks fantastic. This is a good question, actually. Yeah, for streaming, daytime's better, especially when some people watch on their phones. You can't really see much at night time, which is why, even though I can see quite clearly, I put the dome light on. Let's have a look if my views worked. Yeah, there we go. We got some views. It's probably better like that, though, isn't it? Very dusty and fingerprinty, that, isn't it? Disgusting. You wouldn't want to put your head on that. Oh. Let's get ourselves set up with a flaps view as well. I reckon here will do perfectly. Sorted. Hi Kenneth, how's it going, mate? Thank you very much for the like, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Got some of the Facebook viewers coming on now. Definitely noticed a popularity shift more recently. YouTube is the way forward, I think. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get the sticky window view. That is disgusting, isn't it? I'm guessing it's the sun that makes it look like that. In the sim, because the other side's not like that. Not recently, mate. There was a little showpiece they did not too long ago. I think they did a bit of a system show off on their YouTube channel. But other than that, it's pretty much radio silence as always from fly-by-wire. I think that thing will just come out randomly, and I'm not sure whether it will come out this side of Christmas or not. I'm not too confident that it will, although that would be good. But I don't think they'll do much of a launch build up to it. They'll just let it out, which I suppose is the best way, because that way they get less questions, things like that. Their testers will be testing always. But yeah, it's coming along. Their last video is definitely promising. I can't wait for it. I really can't. I'd say I'll do a long haul flight in it, but I probably won't. I've got aircraft I could do long hauls in, and I've just not been doing it. I think most people who do long hauls, they don't sit behind their PC doing it. They just set it to go, and then they come back to it later on, which is it's good in a way, but you're just burning electricity, aren't you? And processing power. As much as I'd love to do transatlantics in the 787, I ain't going to sit there for 8 hours behind my PC. So, if I do get, well, when the A380 does come out, I'll probably just be doing more hops. Using it to go from London to Frankfurt or something like that, you know. We'll see. I might do. I am looking forward to the Dash 8 ATR. What else? There's new E-jets on their way as well. Embraer's 170, I can't say that word. They've been showcased. When they'll get released, who knows. A220. 757 got a showcase today, I believe. Let's have a look. Flightsim.to had the news up. Yeah, Bluebird Simulations previews 757 for Microsoft Flight Sim, and the Flight Sim Studio Embraer 175. Yeah, so that 757 was yesterday. Bit of an in-cockpit view. Right, there we go. We are at altitude. Time to go 36 minutes. Top of climb. Let's see how far it is to the top of descent, according to VNav. Actually, not that far. Keiko. And then it's Akira. So if I just set now, I should have to just set 20,000 on here, and then when I get to top of descent, it should just do it. Check altitude target 230. Is that what it's telling me? There we go. See what happens with that. We're actually not that far from descent. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to let VNav do it this time. Interesting. So with X-Plane 12, do your X-Plane 11 add-ons cross over to X-Plane 12, do they? That's something I've always wondered. I've not got either of them, so I wouldn't know. It is making great progress. I mean, look at this. Visually, this thing is Absolutely amazing, I think. Okay, it's time to... I'm not going to watch that sunset. I'm going to roll back time a bit. There we go. The main reason is because I know that it'll happen just as we need to do something, and I'll be watching the sunset and I'll miss it. I just know it. Okay, so there we go. It's daytime again. Get that dome off. Don't need that one anymore. Let's have a look at the weather in Chambery. .503 knots, broken clouds, 900 feet, overcast 2,200. Temperature 4 degrees. It's not actually that cold at the moment. Freezing fog. Ah, okay, maybe it is. I'll have a look at the actual weather radar. George, you know I don't have to try, mate. I'll 100% be doing that anyway. Okay, so top of descent's actually 80 miles away before we start our descent. 80 nauticals. We've got another aircraft heading there, an EasyJet ahead of us. He is travelling 504 knots. He's travelling fast. We're 452, he's 504. And he's 1,000 below us as well. We'll see if we catch him up. That's good, Eric. That's good that they provide that free conversion. I suppose it makes sense. I'd imagine if Microsoft Flight Sim 2023 came out, I'd be very annoyed if they didn't do the conversion. Also, it means that when developers do release new aircraft for X-Plane 12, I mean, I imagine the conversion's really easy, so if they do release new aircraft, I mean the customers will be a little bit loyal to them if they've allowed them a free version of the aircraft they originally had as well. So it's not a bad idea. I think Microsoft Flight Sim has changed the flight simulating world forever though. It's made it more accessible on all levels, and it means that add-ons are much cheaper than they have been ever before, which is good news for me. Not sure how the new X-Plane add-ons will come out, whether they'll go back to their old pricing models or not. I'd imagine because there's more people playing Microsoft Flight Sim, there'll also be more people playing X-Plane. See how it goes. Pricing's always been one of those things for flight simulators, hasn't it? Because it's such a small group. They price it high so they make their money, but now there's more people. If they price it lower, they'll sell more. Which Pmdg found out recently when they released the 737-600 for, I think it was less than $50, and the sales went through the roof, didn't they? People that weren't going to get it started getting it. Oh yeah, George, I reckon, yeah, we'll be looking at 300 to 400 feet per second. Maybe. spinals. Let's have a look at the... oh, there we go, look, the window's clean again. That's cool. So when the sun's on it directly, you see the finger marks a lot more clearly. That's nice. Good little effect. Yeah, that's always a danger. If they don't have to try, why would they? If they think they're going to make sales. I think that's the good thing as well about Msfs, is that, you know, there's such a high review culture within the simming world, and there's so many customers now that if a developer releases crap content, which there is still plenty of them doing it, don't get me wrong, not to name any, but I'm sure you know some yourselves, they just won't get the reviews, and people will know that their content is terrible. Now that might not necessarily mean they won't sell, because if they're releasing something that's original and it's the only way to get that aircraft, then obviously people are going to still buy it. But you've got to keep your customers happy, haven't you, really? And I think the review culture that's within Microsoft Flight Sim is good. We get loads of videos on almost every add-on you can think of, from freeware airports all the way up to payware planes, you know. And there's no place for terrible developers to hide. A lot of people now, I do it as soon as an add-on comes out. Before I buy it, I look at the reviews, I look at a video, I'll make sure that I'm not wasting my money. And obviously it's all relative, you know. Bringing out a C-130 with no cockpit, for me, would have been a complete waste of money to buy that, but for someone else who just wants to look at the exterior of a plane, absolutely, people have bought that add-on and they're happy with it, which is very strange, but that's the way it is, isn't it? We've got lazy developers here as well, some of them, Pmdg, doing a fantastic job. The problem with the review culture as well is it goes the other way. I know, like, both the Aerosoft products that I've got I'm very happy with, the CRJ and the Twin Otter, but a lot of people hate them and they think they're terrible aircraft, but I think they're very good. And certainly the CRJ was, at the time when it came out, it was the most sophisticated aircraft you could get in the sim, payware. Yes, it needs an update. Yes, Aerosoft have been busy doing other things, but it still works and it's still an enjoyable aircraft to fly. I flew it the other day. But there is better stuff out there like this, and I highly recommend this. Looks, feel, systems, it's all there. Where's our ground speed at? 453 still. Are we catching up the EasyJet? Nah, yeah, he's gone right up to 535. How's he done that? In an A320. He must have a tailwind. Yeah, I know, George. I was really looking forward to the AC-130. Have you got the C-17 by Destroyer? That's free. that has an interior. The systems aren't quite there yet, but he's updating it all the time, and there will be, eventually there will be a systems update. But that thing flies, and I'd imagine it flies better than the C-130, and it's got an interior. It has working cargo doors. It's got a jump master that appears in all the doors as well. I recommend the C-17. Yeah, I know, Eric. So the is Tolis the one that released the A340? Because I saw that recently, and that almost made me buy X-Plane, because I love the A340, and I really want one for Microsoft Flight Sim. I'd love to get a Virgin Atlantic livery, or even a Lufthansa A340 would be nice. What was the other one as well? Edelweiss. Edelweiss had A340s, didn't they? Swiss. Whew. Possibilities are endless. Okay, let's see if VNAV works then. So I've set 2300. Check altitude target. What does it want me to set it to? I don't think it's gonna... Oh, there we go. Did it come on? No, check altitude target. No. It's not gonna work, is it? Hey! There we go, so I just need to set it to that one basically. Is drag going to be required? Yes, drag's going to be required. Okay, so we're starting our descent. So let's go seatbelts on, because we're putting the speed brakes on. Bit early to set VREF, but I'll set it there anyway. Minimums, I need to set some minimums, don't I? Let's get traffic on as well. So let's have a look at the minimums here for Chambery. 4 minimums, C 11.3 alpha. Okay. .3 alpha. Oh, I don't know how to make heads or tails of that. 2.53, 2,500 we'll go with. It's quite a high minimum, that, isn't it? That's a radio out as well, I believe. $2,500. Minimum set. Auto brake. We'll set that now as well. We'll go for 2. Speed brake doesn't need arming yet, and we definitely don't need any flaps yet. any drag anymore. Won't be long before we need to do some call outs. That easy jet I thought was going to Chambery actually is going to Geneva. Minimum I went for, I'll show you on Navigraph. So normally you'd find minimums here, but it says 4 minimum C 11.3 alpha. So I'll close this, went to this, open charts, approach 11.3 alpha minimums, and then I went for, because my VAP is going to be about 140 on a 3-degree descent, so I went for 2,500 as minimums there. That's what I went for. Don't know if that is a radio out actually. Oh well, I'm going for radio out on that one. It's going to be high minimums, but I'm not going to go around because I'm in Ryanair. We can't afford to go around. We only have enough fuel to do one approach, and we will land. Regardless of the freezing fog. Okay, so I'll just show you this little approach we got in as well. Why does it keep going over there? Stay over here, will you? Okay, so we're going to be on the approach real soon. And then we're going to come in via Governor, Pirov, into Chambery. Across onto the localizer, straight in over the lake, mountain view, either side. It's going to be beautiful. Can we see the Alps in the distance? We can see the start of the Alps. That's where we're heading. Hopefully we got some snow on the Alps. Fingers crossed. I'm going to go for an 8,000 transition altitude. I'm happy with this, it's working, you know, Oh, I think the chat's died. Let's refresh that, see if it comes up. No, I'm not going to do a return leg on this one, maybe another day. But not today, mate. Riley, thanks for the like, buddy. Appreciate you. Chat sort of disappeared for a second then. I've refreshed it. I need someone to test YouTube chat for me. Eric, go for it. Give me a test. I don't know if Facebook chat's working today actually. I've not seen anyone chat on Facebook. It's working quite well, this. I'll just check these altitudes are correct on here, so I'll be right back 1 sec. What? Why am I flying the Boeing? Is that what you're going to ask me? If it ain't Boeing, I ain't going. Is that the question? Right, hang on. 2,000, 20,000 even, down to 16. I'll be right back, 1 sec. Okay, no, it's working again, it's working. Why did I make what work, what? I don't know what you mean. I do see you, I just went, I don't know what you mean, Kitty, by why did I make it like that? Elaborate, please. $15,000 by Beckery. We are on for. Can you hear me? Hello. $12,000 by Rakmu. Correct. Pair of 6,500. It's all correct. I'm going to keep this VNAV on. See how we go. I just have to keep changing the altitude, which is good. I had to refresh it because I saw Eric was putting some stuff up and it wasn't coming through on the chat, so I had to refresh. You could see it on the screen, but it should work now. It's all good. I'm gutted there's no snow down here. I feel like live weather's not working. There should definitely be snow. Ah. It had to be done. Oh, wait, you can see it now. I can see it. It's showing up on my screen. It's like down here. Bing. Set the altimeter about 8,000. Let's have a look if there's any information about transition altitude. I reckon it'll be about 8,000. Airport elevation is 779. Transition level, oh, 6,500. It's not too high. I didn't. George, no, there's no snow where I am at all. None. What about you? I didn't make Twitch chat verified only. That's just a Twitch thing, unfortunately. This is the first time I've used VNav correctly. Normally I have a controller. Okay, interesting. I'll have a look at the settings after, see if I can change that, but I'm pretty sure it's just a Twitch thing. Let's see, settings. Try now. We'll switch to non-mod settings. No, no. Chat filters. I don't know. So followers only chats off, and then oh, I don't know. I barely use Twitch. It just no, I've not got Discord. Something I've still not got around to. Yeah, there's only been Frost where I am, George, as well. I've still got my Facebook. Got Facebook. Got YouTube. Got Twitch. Might stop streaming to Twitch. I think YouTube's the best, personally. I think so, anyway. It's where all four of you guys are watching right now, anyway. Eknos 9000. Oh, I don't know. I'll try and fix it after. After this landing, I'll try sort it, and then the next stream I do, which will be either Wednesday night or Thursday. Maybe non-verified then. Okay, we've got a bit of snow in the mountains. Let's do a call out, shall we? Omani 1 Papa arrival. Chambery traffic, Blue Max 24 Tango down to 12,000 on the Omani 1 Papa arrival, Chambery traffic. There's going to be no one about. I just like to do it anyway, it's good practice for when the airports are busy. I am the only person flying to Chambery today. Oh, there's those ears popping. No, I don't have Discord, I'm afraid. What's up with YouTube? It's okay, the quality's alright, is it not? We sorted it out so there's no delay, you know, we're all good. Is Twitch better quality than YouTube? I don't know. Okay, no drag required yet. Yeah, I think YouTube's a bit better. 4,000 kilos of fuel left. We're definitely not doing a go around. No, I don't know how many it's supposed to have for a go around. Wouldn't have a clue. Never done one. I did one once. Got a scent going around though because someone pulled onto the runway when they shouldn't have. .220 knots next waypoint. Got a little bit of up and down and going on, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Someone about somewhere, it's probably Leon. I'm in Ryanair. As George said if I don't land hard, he's going to unsub. So you just have to have a fight between you of whether you want a smooth landing or a Ryanair landing. I think it comes with the livery, to be honest. Like, once you put that livery on, you can't land smooth, it just doesn't happen. Okay, descent's on. Pier of 6,500 next. And we'll get there. See if CBY has altitude 6,000, CBY 5,000, CF 18. Yeah, as long as I'm 5,000 at 11.7 DME, then that's fine. It's nice to be descending without the spoilers deployed the whole way as well. Okay, 10,000 reach. Lights on, seatbelt signs is already on. I'm going to call the cabin crew though. I think there's another button for that somewhere. Never mind. Chime it is. Okay, so if you are only just joining us, we are going to Chambery. We've taken off from Gatwick today, quite a short hop really. Information for Chambery arrival, it's quite an interesting one, so it's into the mountains as you can see here. And basically we're going to make our way along the north side, Governor into Pirov and then Chambery, VOR, to make our way onto the glide slope where we'll be descending in between the mountains, which would be nice. You see the go around procedure if we do mess it up, not an easy one. Basically a left and right turn to follow the runway heading out, and yeah, not too sure about that one, if it's going to work. Probably have to just manually fly that if we do have to go around. I'm not anticipating to go around. Freezing fog at the airport, but we'll see if it looks clogged in when we get there or not. I'm going to guess it's not, because I feel like there should be snow around there, at least a little bit. There's not any, but we'll be in around some mountains at least. be over there somewhere. Chambery traffic, Blue Max 24 Tango down to 6,500 by Governor. Chambery traffic. I've done it before where I've not done call outs and then I did a call out and someone was like, well, I'm already on the landing. And they weren't. They were just miles away and they were trying to say that they were in front of me. I've also had it before where someone cut in front of me doing call outs. So sometimes it makes a difference. Sometimes you may as well just do it. Just go for it. Okay, so that's around, what, 30 miles to go. Chambery traffic, Blue Max 24 Tango for runway 18, 30 miles to go, Chambery traffic. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Let's get the terrain radar on as well. It's set. Just a visual one. I'll have to do, oh there we go, I'll have to do a VFR flight in the Twin Otter as well around this area. Try and get up to Courchevel, something like that. Maybe out of Chambery, that, I wonder how far that is. I'll have a look at that one. He sounds close. Lyon, which should be just to our right. Is that Lyon there? It's not rendered in if it is. That's interesting. Something's missing there, definitely. Never mind. Okay, I'm still not feeling the need to put any flaps on just yet. 210 at the next waypoint. I'll probably do it then once we start the slowdown. Yeah, 210 at Governor, so I'll put flaps on at Governor. Yeah, I have flown the DC-3, George. It's pretty nice, to be honest. I've flown. That's a good option for VFR. That's a very good point. There's two versions of it. The retrofit I've not flown, but I've flown the classic version. And yeah, I love it. I love the C-47 liveries as well that you can get. And I also fly IL-2, and I've just bought the DC-3 for IL-2 at the same time. So, you know, I've got two C-47 options, one where I can get shot down and another one where I can just chill and relax, which is this one. Some flaps now. See what my limits are. 200 for 15. That wants to land me at 170, that's definitely too fast. I should have adjusted that. Flaps 10. Hi Sunil, welcome to the stream. You're just about to capture the landing here, so good job. Got the best bit. Let's have a look at these flaps. Woo, lovely. Nice view of the start of the Alps as well. Hey Flight Night, again welcome to the stream. Just in time for the landing. VNav's done really well. It's got us all the way down from 37. Very happy. Okay, so just quickly show you again the charts here. We're just coming to the end of the arrival, so we no longer need that arrival at CBY. At CBY, pick up a 120 approach into the localizer, and that'll take us nicely into runway 18 there, in between the two mountains. There's the lake, here's the mountains. There's going to be a nice view to it as we approach. Oh yeah, it is. It's a beautiful approach. I'm glad I chose this. I can imagine when there's snow as well. It looks fantastic. It's a shame about this line going across the mountains, but never mind. Can't have everything in this world, can you? Maintain 170 for now. I'll extend the gear soon.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
We need to set the altimeter as well, that just reminds me. LFLB meter is saying 1005. It's a good job I remembered that. There we go. Get speed down to 160 and we'll go gear down for now. Chambery traffic, Blue Max 24 Tango on base now for runway 18, Chambery traffic. Gonna be a right turn over the lake. There's the airport. Standard scenery for this, so nothing special, but the Alps scenery is going to be enough, I think. Yeah, I use Streamlabs for streaming. Localizer armed. My controllers, I've got quite a few. Obviously I'm using my mouse at times. I've got my T16000 joystick. I've got HOTAS for view controls. And I also have the Airbus TCAS throttle, as well as the gear and flaps on the side for those. Localizer captured, approach armed. No worries. It's all that information is on the page. It is available if you can't remember any of it. Let's get down to 145. We'll go for landing speed. Don't want flaps 40. We'll go flaps 30. Once we're on that localizer, at the correct altitude for it, I'll take over. Quite a steep descent there. Let's have a little look out on the sides. Beautiful. Oh, I'm so glad I've flown to this airport. Right. Wind check. Pretty much nothing. Okay. Autopilot disconnected. Let's just check what the nose is doing. Just staying pretty stable, to be fair. No wind at all. I've got nothing here. Just maintain this drift then. Okay, there we go. A little bit there. Yeah, so basically that side stick is the same as the T16000. It just looks a little different. If you have a look, if you look up T16000, you'll see it's exactly the same stick. It's just different coloured. Okay, we have got a bit of a wind coming in from the right hand side there, about 190, I think. Feels like. Let's get the nose up, trim up a little bit. Let the auto throttle do its work for now. We'll disconnect that at about 50 feet. Wrong one. Okay, leave the heading as it is there. That's good for a go around if we need it. It is a strange go around, this one. Get the nose up a bit without flaring too much. Try and get back on that glide slope. A little bit off the lock. I've got no rudder pedals either, so I use twist for rudder pedals, which is why I'm doing aileron movements rather than rudder movements to line me up there. I'm happy with this drift just below the glide slope. See how we go. Now we've been told we've got to get a hard landing. We've also been told we've got to get a soft landing, so I'm going to go somewhere in the middle and do a medium landing. We are in the Ryanair livery, so it would be right to go for a hard landing, but I think these nice people going on their holiday to Chambery wouldn't appreciate it. Oh, there's that castle. Oh, castle there. Lovely. A chateau, isn't it? It's more of a chateau. I should be watching the runway, not the chateau.
1,000.
Auto spoilers armed.
Glide slope.
Yeah, I know, I'm below the glide slope a bit.
Glide
It's alright.
slope.
Shh. It's okay.
500.
This is a beautiful approach.
400.
As in the scenery is fantastic. I need to do more mountainous
300.
approach. Yes, they do. You get really bad turbulence over the Alps, George.
200.
Here we go.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, 198, I'm happy with that. Get some brakes in there as well. Okay, welcome to Chambery, everyone. Those brakes are going to be hot now. Chambery traffic, Blue Max 24 Tango, backtrack, runway 18, Chambery traffic. Whew. The runway was a bit shorter than I thought it was going to be as well. Okay, well, welcome to Chambery, everyone. What's going to happen now is I'm going to taxi to the gate and then I'm going to shut down. I hope you did enjoy that flight. If you did so, please do hit that follow button or subscribe. I'm going to be streaming again this week, possibly Wednesday night, but more likely on Thursday through the day. So do keep an eye out for that. I know we had to, we left that reverse thrust on for a while there, didn't we? It's got to be Ryanair in some way. It was too smooth for Ryanair. So I'm going to taxi to the gates now. Landing lights off and taxi light can stay on. We need that. We'll get the strobes onto steady so they're not going. I do need to get some more smaller airport scenery. It would be nice to have this one as a proper airport, but unfortunately not. I'm going to do some more mountainous flights. It's becoming that time of year, so maybe looking for Innsbruck or similar. I'm open to suggestions though. Please do throw them in the comments at any point or message me on Facebook as well. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. As I say, follow or subscribe. I'll taxi to the gate and that'll be the end of the stream. Catch you next time. Chambery traffic, Blue Max 24 Tango, taxiing to main terminal, Chambery traffic. Okay, I don't actually know where the planes park here. It's definitely not there. That's the main terminal, so I'm guessing there. We'll go next to the bus, shall we? It's like it's been waiting for us, isn't it? Here we go. EasyJet bus for Ryanair. Eric, I fly only on Vatsim when streaming. So if you've got Vatsim, absolutely jump on. We'll fly together. Give me a message on Facebook and we'll sort something out. Facebook page is exactly the same. Just Foxtrot Ostrich or search Foxtrot OG Gaming and it'll come up. Same logo, you'll see it on there. Thanks a lot, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.